So, I bought my new iPhone 17 Pro and now I bought a bunch of accessories for it. And today we're going to look at one of it, which is the ESR Classic Hybrid Magnetic Case. Now, generally when I'm buying a case for my iPhone, I look for a few key features. It needs to have MagSafe. I prefer transparent case. It needs to provide maximum protection with the least amount of footprint, meaning I really don't want a very bulky case. Now for the 17 Pro, I also want additional things, meaning I want compatibility of the case with lens protector. Does the case actually cover the camera plateau? Because I know that iPhone 17 cases actually scratches easily, and I also want coverage for the camera button itself. Now, as tested here, you can see that the case actually fully covers the camera plateau itself, and it is actually compatible with the lens protector that from ESR that I'm currently using right now. So there's no issues of using this case along with lens protector. You can see there's also a proper cutout for the microphone, flash, and also the LiDAR scanner. You can see here it provides maximum compatibility. Now, the phone also comes with a hinge. Actually, it's a camera protector, but it's also double as a hinge, and which doubles as a stand. It claims to be made of metal, but probably it's a very thin metal, so it's not very strong. However, the hinge itself is very strong. You can see you can place the phone in terms of forward position in wide variety of angles. Now, onto the features that separates this case compared to other cases is actually the capacitive touch button cover for the camera. You can see that clicking, it feels very good. It feels like you're clicking the button itself. It doesn't feel like the tactile has been reduced. And as you can see, even zooming in and zooming out using the capacitive button, even though it's covered, you can really zoom in smooth in and out using the scrolling feature of the camera button. Now, in terms of coverage, you can see it covers basically all of the buttons, the side buttons, the volume button, the action button. Every single button is covered. There's only ports below for the speaker, and of course the USB-C port. And also in terms of bulkiness, it's not very bulky. You can see it actually has a very slim profile, and it really shows off the orange color, the nice orange color of the iPhone 17 Pro very well. Now, this is also another area where I feel like ESR or other reputable cases actually trumps, cheap generic $5 cases you can find online. It's actually the quality of the magnet itself. Here, I'm showing an example using a MagSafe power bank. You can see I'm shaking very strong, but the case does not separate from the MagSafe power bank at all. This is in comparison of using the cheap $5 case. You can see that when using the $5 case, it separates very easily, and this is just with the case without the phone. Can you imagine if there's actually a phone inside the case? You can see here with the ESR, I'm shaking as hard as I can, frantically trying to separate, but the ESR case does not separate from the MagSafe power bank at all. Now here I need to talk about one of the biggest flaws of this case. Is the yellowing. Basically, I had this case for only 1 month, and you can see at the center portion you can't see the yellowing so much, but you can see at the sides the yellowing has become quite prominent. And keep in mind, this is only I have only used this case for around 1 month, and you can see quite prominent yellowing. I guess this is acceptable in terms of if you're looking at cheaper transparent cases, but for a premium brand with a premium price tag on the case, I think 1 month and then the yellowing has started to show. It is a bit disappointing. So, what do I think about the ESR hybrid magnetic case for the iPhone 17 Pro? So, to be honest, I think that the case actually ticks a lot of the correct boxes that what I want in terms of a case. It's actually quite durable. I mean, it advertised as a durable case, military, whatever. And then it's also transparent, something I also like in my cases. And then the coverage is actually, in terms of protection, the coverage is quite extensive. You can see it covers the camera plateau, as I said previously. The MagSafe magnet is also very strong, and then the camera capacitive button is also has a very nice tactile feel, and it covers even this. So in terms of protection, I think this is one of the top cases you can get for the iPhone 17 Pro. And then in terms of the other features that it has, in terms of the kickstand and whatnot, so it's actually, in terms of function wise, it's a very I would say it's a perfect case for me. Like, it ticks all of my boxes. The only thing I don't like is I don't understand how does it yellow so quickly. That's the reason why I delayed this case review actually, because I wanted to see does it yellow. That's the that's the main problem with most transparent case, is that it becomes yellow after some time. But I think after 1 month, become already showing signs of yellowing, especially at the sides. I am quite disappointed lah. I think that it shows that sometimes, you know, this expensive branded case is really no better than generic cases you get for, you know, 20 bucks from other brands like StockTech and whatnot lah. I mean, I'm not saying you should go get, you know, $5 bargain basement cases for your, you know, $1,000 iPhone. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's really not much difference between, you know, cases that cost, you know, $30-$40 with cases that cost, you know, $15-$20 lah. So anyway, that's the only disappointment. But will I be still using this case? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, in terms of function wise, it's actually functions very well. And to be honest, if you're not picky and you're not really looking into does it have yellowing, you don't really see the yellowing itself. However, you know, I have quite a trained eye for things like this, and kind of bothers me lah. Anyway, if you guys have any cases that has all of the features that I want, like I mentioned previously, but has proven doesn't yellow, let me know. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Ciao.